are the only 2 games I got at Too Many Games this year. They didn't have Pikmin 3, they didn't have Bayonetta 2, a lot of Switch games, like any Xenoblade games, they didn't even have, which was crazy to me. I go to Too Many Games every year, just because there was someone in my life that I still love and want to remember, but also because I love the convention. Now, I actually did a second take on this, just because it was running a little long and I was unboxing things, so I unboxed a few things beforehand. In any case, yeah, I got this for an Easter egg video, and eventually I would love to do a Mario Party video where I invite as many, I guess, like, creators as possible. Obviously, like, it would be 4 and 4 for each Mario Party. Maybe I'd do some online just because people, you know, imagine like a Scott the Law style thing, but he actually invites different people on. I don't have friends, basically, is what I'm saying. I don't have friends to play Mario Party with. That was one of the initial things I thought about with the channel, was doing a whole Mario Party retrospective. But I wanted real people to play with, so that made it very difficult. That being said, this is, I guess, an open invite to the few people I met at Too Many Games, which, I guess I'll start with Spawnwave. Thank you for the PSP. It is really nice, and I'm actually... Oh, there's a crack. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice it. It's fine, I didn't even notice it. There's a crack here, but, like, you can barely notice it. I could also get a replacement case if I ever... You know, the downside is I don't actually have any PSP games, so now I have to go and get PSP games for this, or I could try and mod it. Spawnwave, super cool. Thank you so much for the advice on the custom PC build as well, using wood, you know, pressure treated and such. Beat 'em ups, thank you so much also for subscribing to not only me, but also to my friends over at Nintendo Friends. They love you. Hector loves you so much. He was so excited. He was jealous that I got to meet you for a second time. We've already met at Too Many Games before, but you're, like, famous, so it kind of probably got lost in the mix. Because, I mean, listen, if I had to remember all my sons, I mean, 200 is still a lot right now, but man, well, actually, 270-something if you count my collection channel, which this is going to be posted on, and 200 on my main channel, which is, yeah, a lot. I also met Josie Woe, very sweet. She helped me out with some YouTube stuff. I think I stitched her on a TikTok one time. I don't remember because I have a terrible memory, but, you know, that's what happens. But this diorama set is actually from also Console Heroes, which my buddy Kyle is a semi-sponsor of, I guess. Basically, he has all of them. They love him dearly, and I would love to model for them as they do tiny little diorama models. And I could easily make stuff like this in, like, Blender and, you know, Maya even. I've made a Sonic before and all that other stuff. If you check my Why College Wasn't Worth It to Me episode, which, by the way, thank you, Beat 'em Ups, for validating the fact that college was probably not a good idea for me. But hey, you know what? It's fine. We all waste our time doing different things. I wasted mine with college. And I'm so happy that he's married and has a kid and stuff, but I don't know. Gushing about people that I've respected for years and now try to see as coworkers aside, I have this. K-Quarter Games might even be interested in this, just because it's a Nintendo merchandise something or whatever, employee frame, and it's from 2004, so this is like straight up GameCube era, right? The engraving and whatnot, I just found it very interesting, and I know, like, it seems weird, but it's like, this is like the most HR thing: teamwork, appreciation, success, effort, attitude, excellence, creativity. Like, it sucks the soul out of you just by looking at it, which is what college did to me. It took all of my love for video games away, and I've been trying to find it ever so slowly. It's like, wow. But, that aside, this was an interesting one that took forever for me to open. This is all backwards, the graphic side. This is a metal plate from GameStop for Super Smash Brothers, and they messed up the graphic for the front and the back, mind you. Look at this. They messed it up so bad. But no, this is by Icon Art, and you know, I will say I would love to hang this up in a house that I would love to have one day. And I'm hoping that YouTube will help me manifest it. Please, may the algorithm gods bless me. This way I can go to the big banks and be like, hey, I'm a famous YouTuber. It's just like, Nah, I will be a famous YouTuber. I just gotta keep putting stuff out. But no, it's funny. I like it. It's a good conversation piece, especially with this box. Like, man, I don't know who that graphic designer was at GameStop, but man, they're long gone. Wow, it was funny seeing this, and it was $20. So, like, you know, like these are 60 online. I don't know if it was from the mess up or not, but either way. All right, so let's get into some of the coolest things. Let's start off with the DSi for the 25th anniversary and my red Wii. Now, my red Wii came from my mom when I was younger, mainly because she stayed in Toys R Us and stuff, but actually, this was drowsed in Hurricane Sandy, so Nintendo, thank you for sending me a new one out of warranty. They were truly a blessing when it came to that. I'm very happy that Charles signed this for me, and, you know, he also signed this for this. And I actually thought that the glossiness, the Sharpie would rub off, but apparently they actually have, like, markers that just don't do that, so it's very nice. I will eventually, I say this very hesitantly, put these on display, because I have other 3DSs and stuff that I would love to put on display, and he puts effort in everything he does and sign, and I don't think he really wanted to retire. I know there are things that he said to me that I'm not allowed to say, of course, but, you know, he did amazing. He's like, no, let me try the silver with this one, because, you know, it'll contrast with the gold, my signature will pop out, and I love that he did that so much with the Mario 3DS, and then, of course, this one is the best one. Oh, he did it with Luigi and Mario, and just, I love it. Like, he made the colors contrast, you know, the superstar, and you know, you pals. I love it. Like, I love him. And I love Samantha Kelly, too. She was very sweet. Let's see here real quick before I go on to the Samantha Kelly thing. My Switch, my red Switch, and my red Switch dock. I was going to have Samantha Kelly sign the back of this, right here, and then maybe get Bowser to sign somewhere here. But unfortunately, I just didn't have the money to get her to sign this, on the inside, or the back, I should say. And of course, Charles is he's the star of the show. But, like, I was so happy to get these signed by him, because he is a legend. Like, he is my Mario. He's our Mario right now, still, technically. The other Mario's only voiced 2 games. Like, please, man, you got 20 years of work to catch up with. It's like, wow. And yeah, I'm glad I can record this now, because I kind of froze Adobe by importing 89 clips, because I am starting to really hate Adobe. It is taking forever to load things, it's taking forever to do things, and Adobe, yeah, I'm not happy with you, Adobe. I really don't like what is going on with you right now. And, like, you know, it's not even, like, it's the subscription service thing, right? Like, if it wasn't a subscription service, I think things would run better locally on my computer, but unfortunately, it's a subscription, and I hate it, and it's all, like, cloudish based, I guess? I don't know. Either way, not cool, not great, don't like Adobe, and it's, like, the bane of every artist. Also, speaking of, here, I'll show this first. I got a Waluigi figure, and man, I don't even know, like, there was a vendor there selling a Waluigi statue for like $60, and I found this figure for $5, and I said, I will just prop this beautiful monkey man up. And that's pretty much it. Like, what year is this from? 2015, so, like, that wasn't even, oh god, it was 10 years ago. That's a realization I didn't want. Alright, anyway, let's go on to some artists real quick. I made this poster for Samantha Kelly and Charles Martinet for their retirement, and I had extra. So if you actually have extra of this, by the way, if you have this specific, like, print, like, odds are it came because I gave it to them for free. And yeah, it's just, I was so happy. They're really, I love them both. They are wonderful and sweet and kind and just everything. Like, you know, they say never meet your heroes. Well, these are the heroes you do want to meet. They're really amazing. They're, you know, super. I feel so cringy saying it. But anyway, oh my gosh, that's right. I am so sorry to every single indie dev I did not get to this year. There were so many, like, I can't even catch up with all of the fun stuff that they did. And I did win at the Eon booth twice for Mario Kart Double Dash. Third and first place, because I'm totally cool like that, I guess. So let's just go. I have so many artists here that, like, I am so sorry I can't tag all of you. If you can tag yourselves in the comments, I would be so happy to, like, pin it or talk about you guys or hype you guys up. But I don't think I'm allowed to tag that many wonderful artists. I don't think so. So I'm only gonna tag, like, the YouTubers, like Spawnwave, Beat 'em Ups, what was that third one? I don't even think I'm subscribed to her. Josie, whoa, I think I have to find her. I mean, she can't be that hard to find. Not many, female Nintendo tubers. So, it's not that hard to find. All right. So, okay, hold on. I'm still bringing stuff over. Oh my god. All right. Just hold on. Come on. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Holy guacamole. All right, so let's first start off with, like, retro fools. This was like a 3D printing thing, and scan their QR code if you really want, just because this was the most interesting one. They 3D printed a QR code on the back of a poker chip. That is, like, next level advertisement. These are from, I think Lost Over was their name. Basically, they take strips from, like, magazines and stuff, they put it on cardboard paper, and they gloss it over. And as someone who has a lot of magazines here, which I'll make into an episode, maybe, I guess, I don't know, physical media, I love it, the fact that they did this. And, personally, I would have framed it, but most people don't like having a bunch of picture frames up on their wall, like me. So this is a good compromise, especially if you have something where you can just slide it in, slide it out. I think it's a great compromise. Okay, so let's start with pint-size pixels. They were pop culture, glassware, and, they did a bunch of other stuff. Here's their QR code. I recommend just any small artist. This was a game. I think, this was that, like, interestingly weird cow game where it was like that puzzle game you played on, like, a flash game from, like, middle school. It was cute. I liked it. Now, this robot game was interesting, just because it was like a personality test thing, where, like, based on what personality you'd get, you'd like a different robot. It was a very long tutorial section. It was like 15 minutes, but, like, I think it was like half the game and half the tutorial. So that's cool. Able Games charity, and it's like, as someone who, like, wants to do some kind of charity work, but I'm very selective with charity because the way I see charities is like, how many cancer charities are there? There's so many charities that go into a slush fund to finding a cure for cancer, but it's like, I don't feel like that contribution would help in any way, shape, or form, at least from me. I'm the type of person to look at more natural remedies, or something like that, because for those of you who don't know, chemotherapy doesn't really distinguish between good cells and bad cells. So it just kind of microwaves whatever part of the body you're doing the chemotherapy with. It's terrible, it's strong, and again, I wish there was something better. So that's probably what kind of charity I would go towards with that. That's my opinion on it. Let's see here. Cork and Charmed. I think they did like a jewelry thing. If you want to check them out, here is their QR code. I just don't even, there's so many, I don't even remember, like, all of them. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember all of them. That's right, I got a second one just because I'm gonna try and work with them, so I'm probably gonna, like, separate the ones that I do remember wholeheartedly, because there were a lot. This one, I have no idea what this one was. This was a printed out, like, QR code of some kind. I will probably try and check this out after this video. I just know that there was a lot there. Also, these guys, like, I had a shot of their Too Many Games blend. It was really good. So please go. I'm not a drinker. I'm not. And I liked the sweet wine that they had. Let me put this down. I liked the sweet wine that they had, right? It was really good. The problem is I'm also just not in TA as much as I used to. There was someone I used to go and see all the time. These dice were given to me by someone from the Too Many Games booth. I guess I will just put this with my dice from last year, but basically, yeah, they do a lot more tabletop games now. This is a D20, and it's great. It's great. I love it. I don't know. And they also had a D6 as well. All right, Studio Pen Pen. I think this is from... I'm not sure. There's no QR code on the back, but go give them a look. I think they did, like, pen work of some kind. Handmade geekery from Anthon's GA. Wow. Oh, yeah, glossed over. This was the one that did the Smash Brothers print. Yeah, they take magazines and stuff. See, this is, like, easy to understand. Yeah, they gloss over things. They took a picture of it. And, like, you know, this ranged from, like, Nintendo Power stuff to magazines to... There was that one Mega Man one where it's, like, all the Mega Man were there. And I was like, oh, I want this one. But then I saw the Smash one and I was like, oh. So, yeah. And then this girl was super cute and sweet. And she was an indie artist. Apparently, she's a solo animator. So she had, like, a jump start of a, like, show. And I mean, honestly, yeah, I would support this because, like, I know solo animators, and they are psychopaths. If they can actually do the whole thing, like, literally, my Chris from college solo animated an entire 5-minute skit, and there were so many frames of so much, and the only thing he didn't do was the voice acting, but guess what? He got the voice acting, and then he did the lip syncing. Normally, you do them at the same time, so you, like, save time. He did not do that. So, go follow this one, like, especially that one. Pack Rats. This was just like an arcade game room thing, I think. I don't recall entirely. This one is all things video games. Super awesome, cool, funny, and definitely entertaining employees on Twitch. Oh, they're hyping up their employees from, like, Twitch. This is adorable. Yeah, I don't know. Go give them a follow, also, and then they... Oh, this was a gaming store thing, but they have, like, partners on Twitch, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, man. Sorry, it is, like, hard to keep up with, like, how many or what there is there. Mech Tech. Now, this was, like, that one, what is it? That one Game Boy game that got remade. Tank something. Was it Tank? Either way, it was a red versus blue game. It was a cute little indie game. I would recommend this one if you like that kind of style. If you know what game I'm talking about, it was a Game Boy Advance exclusive, then it got ported to the Switch. It's like that. Go get that. That's a very good one. Canvas Quest. I'm trying to remember. Is this the one guy who it's like, there's a QR code on the canvases and like a small gameplay bit would come up? I think that's him. I think this is him. That one was super cool. I liked that one a lot. Okay, previously Pluto. This was another indie game. I would go check this out. I don't remember. There's a lot. There was over... This board, if you had this all filled out, was all indie games, and then this was just like all charities. So it's like, it's a lot. Alright, so, let's see here. And this was a cute little, like, indie dev community. They work with, like, Drexel and stuff, and I mean, like, I don't know, that life is kind of, unfortunately, past me, I guess, at this point, kind of, sort of. I still like making games. I don't remember what this tomato's from. I really don't remember what this tomato's from. I just caught my eye. I'm so sorry for that random tomato. Oh yeah, this was that, indie animation. But yeah, this community, I mean, like... I don't know, like, I want to join it, but at the same time, it's like, I'm 25, man. I gotta start, like, having an actual job, and I'm trying to take YouTube seriously. I felt so bad, that they were over 2 hours away, each way, and it's like, I did that for a girl for 3 years straight, and that led me nowhere. So I'm afraid that's gonna happen again. New quest unlocked. Oh, this was from, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. This was another indie game. And this was like a story, like a small RPG story, I think. And it was really cute. I mean, it had a robot stealing cookies. How cute could it not be? Oh, this was that personality. Oh, these are the personalities of the different robots and stuff. And the vibe, like the animation in this, I met the animator there too. She was very wonderful, and she animated this whole thing, and it's so good. It took a lot of time for these indie devs, and I appreciate the entirety of their work. Okay, hold on. Needless things. I am really trying to remember. There are so many there, and I feel guilty not remembering all of them. But alas, that's just kind of the unfortunate nature of having too many artists to add too many games, because let's face it, they didn't have too many games here. I was looking for Pikmin 3 because I took a poll, and a lot of people did want the Pikmin saga for some reason. Why? I don't know. I never played Pikmin entirely. I'm so sorry, guys. I just haven't. But I will say, it's one of those things where I'm just like, jeez. It was a lot. It was genuinely a lot, and I have to, like, try and put some people in mind when it comes to, like, do I, like, work with this artist, or do I work with this? Because I want to work with as many artists as possible, or else it takes me forever to get a video out, especially when it comes to the gameplay. Breath of the Wild took a while. But with that in mind, guys, go give those extra creators some love. Go give love to Kyle. Go give love to Beat'em-Ups. Go give love to Spawnwave. Go give love to Josie Woe. And you know what? It's kind of funny coming from the collection channel of my main channel, which has only 270 plus total, and they have like thousands upon millions of followers combined. But I don't know. I believe in being humble and supporting everyone because we're all trying to make it on this platform. Let's face it, I am a deadbeat game dev who didn't make it in college because college didn't teach him anything about the gaming industry. And then Xbox is also, like, laid off, like, 9,000 people. Like, oh, like, the day after I came back for the convention, I saw the headline, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. With that in mind, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. You guys are wonderful. You're all a blessing. And just, yeah, just take a moment to breathe. Because, like, I know the world's crazy right now. And, it's only gonna get crazier, guarantee it. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Bye.